Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. So today I like to share with you on the 5 skandhas. This is due to many of our friends message and asking me if I can share what I understand on the 5 skandhas. So 5 skandhas is very important in the practice of Buddha Dharma or Buddhism. So people who practice vipassana, chant, meditations actually need to know what is the 5 skandhas. Otherwise, we have no way how to work on it. So often, we read this popular Heart Sutra, and it is saying that when Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva was practicing the profound Prajnaparamita, he illuminated the 5 skandhas and saw that they are all empty, and he crossed beyond all suffering and difficulty. So what is 5 skandha? And here it said that this is how it is said here. So the first is the form skandha. And then it is the feeling, the connection, the formations, and the consciousness. So there's the 5 skandhas. So here, we always read this, but we really, most of us not understand what is going on. Okay, and why is it he used the term illuminate? He illuminate. Okay, this is very important because he said that he illuminated the 5 skandhas. So, we cannot stop here, just talk about, 5 skandha, I read it in the sutra, I know what it is. Okay, what is this 5 skandha? So, this is what 5 skandha is. In the real life, where we can touch it, it is tangible stuff. So the 5 skandhas actually are the 5 basic elements of human. As soon as we are human, we have that. Okay, we can look at it as 5 layers or the 5 kava. So we can look at it. It is like the 5 layers of the human, or 5 kavas, or 5 layers of kavas. So what did it cover up? Well, the 5 skandhas cover up our awareness. Okay, so what is awareness? Awareness is the Buddha nature. So the 5 skandhas, as a human, not Buddha, as a human, our 5 skandhas cover up our awareness. Okay, so until we illuminate the 5 skandhas and saw they are all empty, we really covered by it. Okay, so the 5 skandha, the first skandha is the form skandha, which is our physical body. Okay. The second is the sensations, our feeling, and our emotions. That is the second skandha. The third skandha is the thought, imaginations, mindset, connections. This is belong to the third skandha. The fourth skandha is the formations. Formations actually the state of mind, the tendency of mind, the movement of mind, of our mind. That is the formation skandhas. And the last one, the fifth, is the consciousness, the differentiations. So the 4, 5, and the 5th skandha is with our mind. The first is with our form, physical body. The second is our sensations, our feeling, our emotions, our heart, those things. So That is what actually it means by this form, and then feeling, connections, formations, and consciousness. So this is the thing we deal with it every day. And when we are covered up by our five skandhas, say if we cover up by our physical, then we take the physical as me. I am the physical. If we cover by the skandhas of sensations, of feeling, and when we get peace, you say, I am peace. And actually, the feeling is not us, okay? But we take it as us. So when we take it as us, we run on with it, okay? So that feeling become us. We're so mad, okay? And the thought skandha the same. When we have certain mindset, that's us, okay? But there's not that. That's just your mindset, okay? So we are unaware of that. Unaware of that. This is just a feeling. This is not me, okay? So we take that feeling as me. I am. This is me. So that's why it is called the five cover, because it covers us up. Okay? So, and we know that these five skandhas, they are all impermanent. We don't have to do anything. Like if we get pissed off, we get mad. After a while, the mad is going to go away. Even we want it to stay, it will not be able to stay. We can evoke it, but we cannot just prolong it permanently. So it is impermanent stuff. So the impermanent, we really don't have to do anything. The thought comes, the thought go. The piece off comes, the piece off go. And the body, we was born and then age and then get sick and then we die. Whether we going to observe it is permanent or not permanent, it doesn't matter. It's just going that way. Okay? So when we observe, say, well, this is permanent or impermanent, well, either our mind see it or not see it, it's always there. Okay? So that is the five skandhas. So every day we actually are covered by these five skandhas. For example, we want our body to look with a six-pack and have a really beautiful physical body. Wow. That is covered by the form skandha or the physical skandha. It become our trap. It traps us, and then we run with it. So the thing how it works is like this, right? First is you're aware of this body, okay? And then after you're aware of this body, you start to think, oh, I want this body to be this, that, and then you start to run around with the body, running, doing whatever, because you take this body as you already. But we have already lost the awareness of, hey, this body is going to die some days, okay? Same thing with the sensation. When we get peace, we're aware that we get pissed off, we're angry, then we're running, leading by that feeling of anger. The more we run, the more we trap in. Or when we fall in love with some girls or some guys, when we are, say, 17 years old, we're aware of that feeling of or sensations of love. And then the next thing is that we jump on the wagon of the love, and then we just go with it, okay? So we are no longer aware. We just go running around, led by the impermanence, these skandhas. So that's why it's cover up us. So if we every day continuing running or chasing around these five skandhas, well, that's what we are human is. Normal, ordinary human. And that's why we are suffer, because we are chasing ghosts there. Okay? Now, to to get enlightenment, like Buddha, who is the fully awareness, which is no longer covered by these 5 skandhas, which is like the Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, who has illuminated the 5 skandhas and saw they are all empty. That need to go through a really deep samatha, vipassana, or Zen development or cultivations to illuminate these 5 skandhas, so that these 5 skandhas no longer trap one. Okay, the physical body has nothing wrong with that. Okay, if a Buddha is going to reborn today, he needs the physical body too. The issue is that the Buddha do not get trapped or get covered by the physical body, but we do. Okay, so the guy who already get illuminated the 5 skandhas and so they are empty, they are not trapped by it. Okay. Now, with the S model, we can explain that. So here we are intelligent world. Okay, so intelligent world, we have the empty talk of enlightenment, the 5 skandha, philosophy, all kinds of stuff. However, the real thing is here. This is the 5 skandhas region. Okay, where one illuminate and liberate from this 5 skandhas. So one need to get into the natural world. Okay, this is like us who is still trapped within the 5 skandhas cover. It need to use from the beginning. Use the awareness with the samatha, vipassana, or Zen practice to go penetrate or illuminate all of this until full awaken. Okay, so one by one it need to be illuminated. It is not just talking about here. It is physiological and what how to call that mind transformations to go through this. Okay. To fully awake. So we cannot just standing here with all this 5 skandha and keeping talking or empty talk of I'm enlightenment. My experience is enlightenment. We cannot say that because we really have no idea what the heck is this. So this is how the S model show you. Now, you might not believe me on that, right? Or you're sitting in meditation and suddenly you're enlightenment and everything. You might not believe me on that. And then you don't have to. And I'm going to prove to you. Okay? So this is Surangama Sutra. Okay? And in Surangama Sutta there is the 5 skandha demonic state. Okay? 5 skandha demon state. What it means is like when people practice meditation, when they get into the region, if they are not aware of what is going on, they're going to turn into some kinds of sidetrack, thinking they already enlightenment, but they are not yet. But they are trapping here. Of course, they have a more we call it today spiritual power or something, or qigong power, or internal art power, but they are not enlightened yet. They are trapped in there. So that is the 50 skandha state. Every skandha have 10 states. Okay. So in Surangama Sutta, the Buddha lecture on that to make sure that people don't get trapped. And also over here, the Buddha actually prescribed sila, okay, precepts to guard one from get trapped in the 50 skandha demonic state. And this is real stuff, okay? You can get into cuckoo or whatever if you get here, okay? So that's why sila or precept is not dogma of any kind of religion. It's just to guide one not falling into trap in meditation, in deep meditation. So let's see, in this Srangama Sutta, what does the Buddha say? Say one is here. Okay, say one is here in the first skandha or the form skandha. So it say here, Ananda, the Buddha told Ananda, you should know that as cultivators sit in body, manda, he is doing away with all thoughts. When this thought comes to an end, there will be nothing on his mind. This state of pure clarity will stay the same whether in movement or stillness, in resemblance of forgetfulness. When he dwells in this place and enters samadhi, he is like a person with clear vision to find himself in total darkness. Although his nature is wonderfully pure, his mind is not yet illuminated. This is the region of the form skandha. So this is the form. If you sit in the meditations, you see this, you know it is in the form skandha. Do not take this as enlightenment and go out and then start having a teaching the entire world. Now, look at that. That term illuminate. The mind is not yet illuminate. You see this? Illuminated the 5 skandha. So, the Buddha in the Srangama Sutta, okay, Srangama Sutta, have lecture on that. So Srangama Sutta, many do not know what it is. Actually, it is the Chan or Zen cultivation sutta. When one practices Chan or Zen, one need to cultivate based on that. Okay? And so this is the Venerable Master Xu Yun, okay, which is the Zen patriarch or Chan patriarch of the China, who is enlightenment, who know what he's doing, who have the mind seals of the Buddha Dharma. Okay, so this is the Zen patriarch, the real deal Zen patriarch. Can read about history, or his biography on this. Now, so this is some 80 years ago. So this is Venerable Xuanhua. This is a Buddhist from California, America. She went to China asking Venerable Xu Yun to come, if possible, to come to teach in the West. Okay? So she invited Grandmaster Xu Yun, but at that time, Grandmaster Xu Yun is focused on China because China is in all kinds of chaotic situations. Okay? So this is Venerable Xuanhua, late Venerable Xuanhua. So Xu Yun, Venerable Xu Yun, actually is strongly teach on the Srangama Sutta. Okay? Now, the sad stuff, the really tragic sad stuff in the Chinese Buddhism is that Venerable Xu Yun have wrote the commentary on the sutta based on his cultivations and his experience and so forth. And you know what happened? When the communists against him, they took all those documents Grandmaster Xu Yun wrote, they burned it. Okay? So that's how sad it is. Now, Venerable Xuanhua, come to the West. So he translate with his team. He translate that. You see this? Okay. So this is a very valuable thing. Okay, if one really serious on practicing Buddhism, one need to know this. Okay, and also it doesn't matter if Zen, Samatha, Vipassana, or what type of Buddhism you practice. You always have to go through that 5 skandhas to illuminate the 5 skandhas. And so one need the sutta to do that. Okay. So this is what I like to share with you today, because only we have this full view, we be able to make sense out of the Heart Sutra. It's not you just read the Heart Sutra for 10 billion times, then you have all this merit and you become enlightenment. No. It's not that case. This is a teaching. This is like the theory. And one need to go through this up to here. Okay? To illuminate all the 5 skandhas to get to here in order to cross beyond all suffering and difficulties. So, we need to start with this first. We are just this. We mistake whatever impermanent, our applications and so forth into us. We have already forgot, or how to say that? Forgot our awareness. Our awareness become the slaves of this thing. Okay, we become the slave. This is very difficult to say, but the Buddha nature is awareness. Everybody can have awareness. Just to know that awareness is the awareness function is your Buddha nature doesn't make you enlightenment. You have to go through all this. Okay, so let's not stop here saying, Hendricks say awareness is the Buddha nature. Well, so what good is that?